Hey y'all. Hey Serpent. Hey Justice. Let me get my music off. Hold on. Hey y'all. How you doing? Justice. Hold on. I know I've been really, really busy today, but I want to see, did I miss any of your lives today? I think I would have saw like a notification. Let me see. Justice. I have not seen any of your notifications today. Let me see. I feel like I would have. No, you have not been Justice. That's what I'm looking like. Wait a minute. I haven't heard from Justice all day. I didn't think so. I did not think so. You coming out later, Justice? Let me know. Let me know. Oh, look at me try to get back to this live. Yes, Justice, let me know. Justice might have ran up out of here that fast. She'd be like, click and go. Click and go. Catch me when you can. How you doing, Serpent? Serpent, why do I see you? I not see you on my phone, but I see you in the live stream. Oh, you over here. I bet. Let me see. No, not even here. Okay. Y'all, of course, I'm on both devices. One I had muted. I'm sorry. Let me see how get my world. No sound. Okay, I got you good food. I got it over there now. Let me see. Yes, I'm on both. So if I get people that will go and look at me over there so that I can just go ahead and run both of those with this live stream, that would be great. That would be great. I really would appreciate it. Tricale, how you doing? You can't eat all of it? Mm-hmm. You know how to get aluminum foil or the plastic wrap and put it over it? That's a shame. Go figure it out. Go look over there where Lexi's treats are over there in that area on that shelf. Hey, it's Retro over here. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, y'all both places. Oh my god, it's weird, y'all, because I can see Serpent K over here, but I cannot see him on either channel. Only through StreamYard. That's super weird. Where? Pass me aluminum foil over there where in the back of the garbage can on that shelf thing. Yes, y'all. So that's weird. I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, how y'all doing this Monday? This has been a very long Monday, y'all. It's been a long Monday. But it's been long to the fact to where it feels like it's like 9 o'clock at night and it's only 6 o'clock. Like how all this gone and it's only 6 o'clock. Everybody who made it to my sister's channel, look at 7 on get your big ass up. It's 7. Yes. And say, here you go, baby. Just put it on top of your food. Wrap it good. Make sure you wrap the edges. I'm gonna sit in the refrigerator carefully so it won't fall over. Okay, here you go. You put that back. Everybody who came over, let's see what come on. You can't read all the comments on both pages, so no, I can. I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna do it. Watch how good I'm gonna do. I'm already caught up over here. Watch me, Tricale. Trust me. Of course, I would rather. I don't know if I'd rather because in the men's room the men's room. I don't know why I want to say in all the time. The men's room is really for his grandma's world, but I feel like I might as well capitalize off of it over here. I'll give you a big ass up. So if anybody chooses to go over there, I'm watching both. Watch me do such a good job, y'all. Watch. Trust me. I got a plan. Been here cleaning and rearranging for the holidays. Okay. All right. What was I saying? Oh, everybody that went over to my sister's channel today, she had her very first live and didn't even tell me that she was going live. I didn't know she was contemplating going live. I know she normally does like some premiere type things over there, but I got my phone in my hand. I'm like, Be Well Magazine. I click in there like, girl, what are you doing? Not letting me know you go live. You going live? So I had to run over there. Then I hurry up and shared it and text a couple people. Y'all, a lot of people went over there. I think she had up to I can't remember, maybe about 15 in her chat, and that is exceptionally well for when, huh? Yeah, good job. That's really good for a new channel who is going live for the first time. Like, you can be lucky and have like a lot of people in there, but like for the average channel, it doesn't happen like that. So if you have 2 or 3 in there, you are happy about that. So yep, I'm so proud of her. She went ahead and did her little first live, and it was very successful. So thanks for everybody who came in on that live. Everybody, did everybody good food, good mess? I don't know if you made it. Jocal was there, Saret was there. Yes. Serpent X. Okay, now I do see you over here. That's weird. I see you over here. Okay, your big ass up. And I see you on StreamYard, but I don't see you it's Gamma's World. Are you subscribed to It's Gamma's World? Maybe that's why. This is StreamYard, but it shouldn't matter. I don't know. It's weird. Thanks, Serpent X, for coming over. I appreciate you for coming over to get your big ass up, because I'm trying to work on my watch hours over here. You helped me out with that. But Serpent X, are you a male or a female? Because it may require only if you want to come up on a panel. It'll require, hey, Corey. It will require, even as bad as I want y'all to be over here and get your big ass up, in order for any men that want to come up, it would have to be over on It's Gamma's World, because the StreamYard panel button, everything is over there. So, man, I've been thinking I have it worked out, but I'm like, dang, think about that. That one chicken. You got this. Believe in yourself. Thank you, that one chicken leg. Thanks for coming over. I appreciate you. We're having some conversations tonight with our men, because we love hearing from them. We don't even care if they come with some hard facts that we don't want to believe, or we don't want to feel like that's oh, my alarm. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat on get your big ass up if you can hear me, because I just had an alarm. Okay, so let's see here. Hey, so yes, y'all. So even though our man may tell us some things that we're not ready to hear from a man's point of view, they are brutally honest, and we love the fact that they did. Thank you, Corey. I'm proud of you making it here all the time. All the time you hear it, especially on the Mondays. Especially on the Mondays, you have been here. You and Turo, y'all have been making the men's room more than what it would have been if I didn't have y'all over here. Because y'all make it every time. Every time. You just subscribed, good food, good mess. You been over here. What you mean you just subscribed? Let me see. Ace, take Lexi outside for me. So yes, y'all. So okay, so that's what we're doing. We're having tonight the men's room. All of the men, if you are a male and I don't know that you're a male, like the one chicken leg, are you a male? Serpent X, are you a male? I need to know if y'all are a male. I already know Corey is a male, because we want to get down into it, and we need a male's perspective. Corey said, I gotta get it membership back. Okay, Corey, fine. Now over here on Get Your Big Ass Up, you know I don't have the members yet. I don't have the membership ability. I'm not eligible for memberships yet. That's why I'm working on my hours to be able to do it. So, if you're gonna get it, you know you gotta get it on It's Gamma's World. I appreciate you. I canceled the intro. Remember when I told y'all when y'all got that one? That was only for 30 days. That was only for 30 days, and for you guys to decide after 30 days if you wanted to become a silver or a gold. That was just a sale that I was running for 30 days. Let me see. The one chicken leg said, hold on. One chicken leg said, I'm working on a huge project and I need help. Do you know about adders? No, a bit about adders? No, I don't know about that. Hey, Angel Mom, you listening? Putting the groceries. Okay, thanks for listening in. Hey, Bree. Bree's, thanks for coming in. I'll go gold then. You better come on, Corey. You better come on. Okay, let's see now. Corey, are you coming up on the panel today? Do I have any men coming up on the panel? Let's see. Good Food said, Oh, you subscribe to my sister. Good food. Thanks. Thanks. I appreciate you. She can't keep. I can't keep up. Corey, they're trying to tell me over here that I can't keep up with both chats. I'm down at the bottom on one. Good food over there laughing at her, not telling the truth on me. And I'm over here talking to you saying you're going to go gold. And I'm at the bottom of both. Y'all be trying to, so say those thanks for coming over here. Y'all be trying to underestimate me. And I can if I put my mind to it. I can. I just be getting too relaxed. Let me see. Good food said Gamma and Brielle live at the same time. I'll talk about trying to back. Oh yeah, I know. We talked about that earlier. Her live that'd be the same time. So I told her I'm keeping mine to an hour. If they're still on, I'll be over there. If not, I'm definitely gonna catch the replay. She's doing the same thing. Hey Carla. Let me see. So St. Louis said, hey to everybody over. I'll get your big ass up. I don't know why it's showing one person over there. It shouldn't have one person over there because I know So St. Louis is over there. And I think Corey is still over there. Corey might be coming over here. I don't know. If anybody has any extra devices, I got both channels running. So if y'all could let it run overall, get your big ass up, you'll still be in conversation, especially for people who don't plan on being in the conversation. You're just looking in. And if you're just looking and listening in, please go over to get your big ass up because at least I'll be able to get the watch hours while we're doing this. Okay. I didn't Corey, you didn't Corey, you were saying that you're coming on the panel. If you're coming on the panel, Corey, then you got to come over to this Gamma's World because the panel is over here. That is all I want you over here to help me with the hours. Yes. So I'm going to say hey to Carla. Hey, Tanya. Good food to say hey to Tanya. Tanya over here. I'm just stopping by here. I'm going to watch Embrielle in the other phone. Thanks, Tanya. I appreciate you. Okay, let me see. Corey made it over here. Okay, Corey, you over here. You're over here. We're going to give the men. We're going to, hopefully, I don't know, Serpent X, if you're over here, I'll get your big ass up. If you could come over to it's Gamma's World. If you're a male and plan, or you don't even have to be a male. I don't want to always say that only men are able to come up on the panel, but they are definitely who we want to highlight. But if we got some women who want to speak on a panel, y'all are free to as well. Let me see. Cal said, did you see my comment? Cal. You said, oh, you said she really did good for the first time, Trical? My sister, yes. She did do a good job, but I knew she would because that's all she do is like retreats and stuff like that. And I'm looking like, why was you feeling like you didn't know how you would do it? You were the Facebook Live queen. I ain't never seen nobody go Facebook Live as much as she do. I'm like, it's just a different platform. What's the difference? I can count on my one hand how many times I've ever been live on Facebook, but she stayed on Facebook Live. So I don't know what was supposed to be different, but yes. Let me see. Okay, Corey, you're on both places. Thank you. Thank you. No, I don't see nothing after that, Trical. You said how to Sarette, and then you said she did really good for her first live, laughing before that. Well, Gamma, you can't read all comments on both pages. So where should we be? I did. That's all I got from you, Trical. Put it in here again. It ain't in there. How will the people on the other page hear what's going on the panel? They will be able to hear because they can hear me. They won't be able to hear like on there, but they can hear y'all because I got the computer right here. So, and I got the sound all up from the music, so they'll be able to hear. Let me see. So, cause like when you guys talk on there, just like me talking, and so it picks up that microphone. Let me see. Saret said, "Hey, Mark. What's up, Saret? Trical. Hey, Mark. Trical." Said yes. So let me drop this link again. Y'all know that the topic for the men's room tonight is 50-50. Now we all be having different perspectives about that 50-50. And like mainly we're talking about, we already know that we should be given 100% inside of a relationship, right? But we need to talk about that 50-50. I need my other phone so I can let this run. Gamma. Look on the side of the bed and bring my pink phone. Can you look on the side of my bed and bring the pink phone? I think that's where it is. Hey Carla. Thank you, baby. we all know that we're supposed to be giving 100%. Hey, my cousin. She always seems to call when I'm on live. I want to really mess up this sound. I hope no. Hopefully it won't mess up this sound. No, oh, that's why I'm on the computer. It won't mess up the sound. Okay. Girl, how are you? Hey, Cam Girl. Hey, 74. Running errands, but hit the like button, listening, and when I can. Thank you, 74. And thanks again for coming to my sister's live. Everybody who came to my sister's live, again, I'll say thanks so much for coming over there supporting her. I text her. What is this? Why is it video unavailable? Oh, maybe that's last night. I texted her and told her that she did a really good job. I was like, you did a really good job. So she was like, yes, I'm going every day. I was like, yeah, even if you only go for a couple of minutes, just come every day. Don't be like me. Don't procrastinate. Then be looking crazy when you don't have your watch hours. Okay, so I'm in here now. Oh, that's weird that you do a like that. Oh, there it is. Double tap. If y'all on a double tap situation over here, get your big ass up, double tap it, and give me that like. And then it's Gamma's World. If y'all can hit that like button, I'd appreciate it. Let's see how many likes we got over here. We got 12 likes and 12 people in the building over. It's Gamma's World. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. The link, I dropped it, I thought. Why didn't it show up? Hold on. Okay. So let me see. Corey said, hey to everybody. Hey, Lady Charisma. Mark said, I'm definitely procrastinating. Get it. My watch house right. Mark, I hate when I see people being like me. I'm like, just don't be like me. It don't have to be like that. It don't have to be like that. Yes. Okay, so we're talking about the 50-50. So we all know that we give 100% to our relationships when we're in the relationships. But I want to talk about how that 50-50 thing goes. And I want to get the male perspective of really where they come from when they say to contribute to the house financially, that it should or should not be a 50-50 thing going on. So I dropped the link for my guys to come up, or girls that want to talk about it and don't want to spend the time typing about it. Y'all can come up and give y'all opinions on how y'all think that 50-50 thing should go. Hold on, y'all. Now that's really weird. Hold on a second. Which phone am I on? I see a black screen, y'all. I see a black screen, but I can see the phone right here. Okay. So, I think that phone call knocked it out. Man, I wonder how can I get out of that? I'm just gonna leave it blank because I can see where it is on here. Oh, that's the weirdest thing. Okay, there we go. Okay. Mark's speaking to everybody. Hey, Lady Charisma. So, yes, y'all, let's talk about the 50-50 thing. Let's talk about it. Corey, I can always depend on you to come up here and talk about it. You be ready to let us know what's really going on. Beautiful Hill said, where the men at? How you doing, Corey?
I'm doing good.
Good.
This 50-50 thing. I think sometimes it should be 50-50, but I think, the men's, point of view, I think it should be like 70%, and 75 and 25, depending on what your woman got going on. Because a lot of women have a lot going on that they have to deal with,
That's
especially when
true.
they got kids. Sometimes you have to take up that 25 that he can't bring in, to be there for her,
Right. Hey,
And
Rita
I
B.
don't see nothing.
That's a good. That's good. Let me tell you this. While you saying that's a good point, because I didn't realize, like you're saying, you brought up the fact if they have kids, because what if you're a guy and you went into a relationship and somebody might have like 4 or 5 kids, and even though he may want to like do a bigger percentage, like you said, is it really 100% fair for him to have to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the case, like that's a lot of miles. If you think all you want to do is get into a relationship, it'd be nice if you did it, but should you think men should they feel obligated?
It depends on how the woman treats the man.
Oh,
Because
that would determine if you're gonna take care of the
some
kids.
women, I mean, it depends on how she treat. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the man, helping taking care of the child too, but it all goes on how much the woman contributing to respecting that man. Because some women out here don't give a rats about good men that help pay, you know,
Yeah.
more, that they disrespectful. So if you got a woman that, she may not have a lot, some women may not have a lot to spare when they got kids. So you have to take up that slack, to help out with the kids and help her out too. If
Okay.
if both of you love each other, if you love each other and y'all there for each other, I don't see
Mm.
nothing wrong with doing 75 and she doing 25 and she got kids.
I think that's a
But I'm not
reasonable
going,
percentage. I think it's a
yeah,
reasonable
because see,
percentage.
they have a lot to deal with. They got rent to
Mm.
pay for. They got to make sure the kids got clothes, and some of them got them deadbeat daddies that's not in those
Mhm.
kids' life or even trying to help that one.
Like I did.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
because see,
Hey, Mark.
a woman
What's
has
going
a
on?
woman has a lot to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
But now some women that are successful, yeah, I see 50-50, ones that already got their stuff together.
Mm-hmm. So Tanya's in the chat. She said that she be flat out saying that if she already have her bills, what does she need a man for? But Tanya, that's like if you only wanted to think of it like as a financial part. If you said, I know I be saying I want somebody to help my bills, but I do got sense enough to know that it's gonna be deeper than the bills if you're in a relationship. She said that also that the man knew they know about the kids before they come. That's a package deal. So that could, if that's an issue at all, I guess if you're expecting for her uh, not to expect for you to take care of the kids, that you should not pick that woman. Am I saying that right? That's what Beautiful Hill thinks. Hey, Josh. Josh said, I'm glad I'm single and I don't have let me see. Tanya said, I don't need a man to lay up with. I'm sorry. I can do it. Let me see. Hey, let me see Serpent. Let Serpent up here. Hey, Serpent.
What's good, Gamma? Gamma, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, what's good? What's good, fam? What's good,
Hi.
everybody?
What's
What's
good?
good,
What's
everybody in
good?
in the panel?
What up?
Yes, I got Corey and Mark. Mark, this
Yeah,
is
what's
Serpent.
good?
So, Serpent, you coming up here
What's
to
up?
tell us what you feel about the 50-50?
The 50-50? Like going 50-50?
Uh-huh.
What's the question, though? I just want to make sure we on the same page.
We have on Tuesdays, we have the men's room where we open up the panel for the men to let us know exactly how they feel, why they feel that way, and we want their opinion. So I'm gonna let you think about it for a minute. What you feel about
Hey,
relationships 50%.
hey, hey, what's wrong with sometimes you can go 100%? What's wrong with that?
Well, can I say something?
Yeah,
Oh,
wait. Hold on. You hold on, right, Serpent. Let me let Mark, because Mark's been up here. Mark, give us what you Tanya, get ready to get started. Mark,
Tanya ready.
Mark, you ready? Go, Mark.
Okay, well, my take on it, I feel like I said, it depends. Everybody's situation is different.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Like me growing up, what I seen my daddy doing it all.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I seen my mama like grocery shopping and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
as far as like the rent and stuff, like my dad was doing all that. Like only thing my mama was doing is pretty much like buying us clothes and shoes and
Yeah.
groceries and
Exactly.
stuff like that. So, but like I said, it's different. Everybody's situation different though.
Right.
But
That's true.
but I feel like I would want somebody to just like do the minimal stuff. Like I take care of the rent, the biggest part. But I feel like we both should be contributing. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it should be 100% and zero. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it should be that way, but it shouldn't be no 50-50 stuff too, because that's like roommate type stuff.
Right. It's a whole roommate at that point, I
Thank you,
think.
Mark.
It's
Thank
a
Not
whole
you.
roommate.
that's how I feel about it. I
So
feel
And
like
that's
you
how I
can't call
feel.
your. I feel
I'm
like you
sorry,
gotta
Mark.
okay if you wanna go back to the title. Okay, what do you feel like? I feel like the man of if you want to call yourself the man of the house, you got to really,
Exactly.
you got to be putting that work. If you want to be the man of the house,
I think
you can't. I feel like you can't be like, okay, let's go 50-50 on everything, but you want to call yourself the man of the house.
I believe that too, Mark.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like you the man of the
Hey.
house. Be the man of the house.
Right,
That means
Exactly.
I'm not saying take care of every bill in the house. I'm not saying, but you know what I'm saying? You should be taking care of majority of the load, though.
Right. Because I think if you're with the
But on
right
the real,
woman, she's gonna offer that. She's gonna offer that. Like if you in the household, you pay every bill, and at no time the female has ever just said, and they have their own income. Now, it's one thing if you're a homemaker, but if you're not a homemaker, you working just like he's working, and at no point do you ever offer, then the man needs to kind of look at that situation maybe prior to like getting with them to see how they think about that. Because I just feel like at some point, if somebody paying every bill all the time, I'm gonna feel kind of crazy. Like, okay, hold on. I don't know. I feel like I don't want it to be that. As much as I act like I do want it like that, I really don't want to be that extreme about it. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about, like, just help me. That's what I'm talking about. Help me. But I do understand I have to have some responsibility. But Tanya, you said you should have no responsibility, right?
I'm not saying I shouldn't have responsibilities, but I'm like Mark. I grew up in a home where my stepfather paid every bill. My mama did not work at all. So what could
Yeah.
she contribute? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how I grew up.
Mhm.
What she contributed to is she took care of the household. Now, me, it will be hard for me to do that because I've been independent for so long.
Yeah.
But that is I may as well be by myself if I don't have that type of man because I got these bills already. I mean, what do I need you for? A man,
What-
like, what are you going to do? Are you going to help me around the house? Are you going to take care of the house? Are you going to do all of those things? Because if not, what are you here for? Like, a man is men are supposed to protect, provide, and lead. That's it, and that's all. And that's the way I look at it. That's what I watch my stepfather do. He still continue to do that. That man's 70 something years old, and he
Yeah.
still continue to do that. My
With
mom
that
hasn't
coffee.
worked in years, so
Yeah.
no.
What'd you say, Corey?
yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying something.
Uh, uh,
There was your background.
I mean, I was gonna say something before. I was just letting everybody else talk.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, no, I'm actually agreeing with Mark and this lady Tanya right here, right next to me.
Yeah.
Because me personally, I'm a person who's 100%. I don't like half of you. I want all of you. You know what I'm saying? So I give my all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm very responsible. I've been like this for a long time since my mom, my grandma, my grandparents raised me up to be responsible. So I'm a very responsible person.
Right.
Shoot, I got my own house. So, me take care of my mortgage and my responsibility, my bills and everything. I
Right.
don't got no women, but shoot, I did it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So this ain't nothing to me,
Yeah.
But like I said, if it's based on like if you want a significant other, you want to be there for each other, just look out for each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You
Right.
know what's up. But see me, I believe in being traditional. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it. Because me, I was raised old school. That's why. That's how my mindset works. You feel me? But I'm not saying that nobody cannot have no power within the relationship. Like man and woman could come together, be powerful together. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. I don't want me personally, I don't want no woman around me to feel like she's powerless. No. I want my girl to be powerful too. You know what I'm saying? Because me, I'm a person who like to uplift others. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Iron sharpens iron. That's just my take on it.
Okay, and the Serpent, you're in your 20s, late 20s,
Yeah.
or early 30s.
I'm in my late 20s, like 26.
That's what I thought. And then Mark, you're in your 30s, right?
Yeah.
And Corey, you're in your
I just turned 50.
just turned 50. So that's interesting to know that all of this age gap, y'all really primarily think the same. And these women in this audience is happy that y'all think that way because they probably was waiting to see like what y'all was gonna say about that.
Yeah, I
Well,
feel like
if somebody, I'm sorry, if somebody trying to be 50-50 with you, first of all, you don't want to date somebody that's not financially stable, not mentally, emotionally stable. Let's make that clear.
Mm-hmm.
If your life ain't together, if you don't got first of all, let's make this clear. If you don't got your basics together, don't date. That's man and woman.
yeah.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about the basics. I'm talking basic shit. I'm not talking about living luxurious lifestyle. That's up. You got to work hard to get to earn it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing
Right.
is free. You feel
Right.
me? If you want that Camaro, if you want that 2024 Camaro, you gotta work your ass off. You know how much the Camaro costs? 50, 60, $80,000 close to. If your credit score good, boom, you might get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Boom, you know. But I'm just saying in my mind, that's like going to Miami, you know what I'm saying? Because I do real estate. If I'm going to Miami and I'm doing a rental trying to show off, like, first of all, I don't own that car, you know what I'm saying? I'm renting that car. But why are
Right.
you renting that car to show off? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
it just my mind think differently. But I'm saying is that 50-50 shit, listen, I don't think you should be in a relationship if you're talking about 50-50. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I'm
You
just being honest. Because it's too immature. It's too much immaturity going on.
Right.
That's it.
Has the men, any of the men on the panel, been in a living situation where that ever came up, and it was a situation that either worked out or didn't work out?
It
Wait.
always
Say
worked
it one more
out.
time.
I don't even know how to do that.
Has anybody been in a relationship that tried out that 50-50 situation, and did you have was it a situation where it worked out or it did not work out?
I
No,
mean,
never been in that.
I got a sister though, and she married, and she don't mind being 50-50. That's what she say all the time. She don't mind the 50-50 thing.
And
But
that's the
I
thing about it. If you got to be knowing if you're compatible with somebody, because some people out
Exactly.
here, male and female, say I wouldn't have it no other way. So you really got to know if you're compatible financially with somebody to make that financial decision for a household, because some people literally would not have it any other way. They feel like, I don't want you feeling like you have any more say so over this household than I do, or they feel like you're more than capable of bringing 50% along with me, and I expect for you to do that. So like Mark said, it's going to be different situations that bring about different reasons, because I
True.
also say that if I was somebody who brought in say you bring in $300,000 a year, and then you have a man that makes $100,000 a year, I'm just not going to expect for that man to pay most of the bills when I know that my financial situation overrides his. Like, my heart ain't gonna let me do that. As much as I probably would want him to, I'm not gonna be able to do that.
The thing
But
is,
Gamma,
it's just like you
that's.
said.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Tanya. Go
I
ahead.
was just
Sorry.
It's just like Gamma said, it's conversations that need to be had before you even sleep together. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's why people shouldn't be sleeping together, because they catch feelings.
right,
These are conversations that should be had prior to then. Because while
right,
you're getting in a relationship with somebody, you know what you want, but you gonna let him alter what you want. And my
right.
26-year-old son, who's the same as this young man next to me, my 26-year-old son, he pays all of his girlfriend bills, and that's just his girlfriend. They not even married or anything like that. They don't even live in the same household. She lives with her family, and he lives with me. But
Mhm,
her bills, her car note, insurance, and little bills that she has, because she don't have mortgage or nothing like that, my son
mhm.
pays her bills. And hey, I mean, that's just, I mean, I guess he just got that too from my stepfather. I don't know, but that's what I watched my stepfather do, and I just don't
Yeah,
see it no other way.
yeah,
I think your son just know what he got, because I doubt he just paying every girl bill he get with.
You you right,
yeah.
Mark, because he says that. He said, man, she look out for me, like she
Yeah,
got me. So, yeah.
It all boils down, if you don't mind chiming in, Gamma, it all boils down about compatibility, trust, and genuine interest. If y'all
Mm-hmm.
look out for each other, y'all good. It doesn't matter if it's 100. I look, us black people, we know jobs come in and out. You know, we know our financial situations, unstable, stable. You know, it doesn't matter. Things happen. You gotta be realistic about life. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
You know, we can't be delusional and be unrealistic and say like we got everything all figured out when shit could be disappear one night.
yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
I could lose my job right now and lose my whole house and be in the
Exactly.
street right now.
Yes.
I'm just being realistic about it.
Right.
Just
Okay.
like
So
I
are
could lose
you?
my apartment if I lose my job, I can lose my apartment. And I pay my apartment what $1,400. I'm just saying in general. But I got a house, I'm paying mortgage. So
Right.
if I lose my job, my career, what I'm doing, if I lose everything, I'll lose everything. If I lose everything, and they say if I got a good one by myself, but my woman had witness what type of man I am, my work ethic, what I do, and how I handle my situation, even stressful situation, all that. If she's seen it, I guarantee she might look out for me even in my down times. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Absolutely.
Now,
So
some women will leave you.
What you
shit,
say,
if they
Corey?
leave, they
What you
leave.
say?
But it's about vetting people. That's the thing. You can't just walk in a situation, have sex with somebody, then later on you find out who they truly are. No, you gotta vet people. Take time. That's the key. But see, us black people, we like to fuck. We see what we like. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. I don't mean to do that, Gamma. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm being honest. You gotta vet people. You gotta take the time to get to know people. But see, y'all don't want to go through that 90-day process. Y'all don't want to do that. No, just get to know people. My mom always told me this a long time ago. If you want to get to know somebody, live with them and see what they're really about.
That's
Right.
true.
You know?
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
Corey, were you saying something? Hey, sister. You saying something, Corey?
No, I was
Oh,
agreeing with him.
I thought I saw your bubble like that. Okay.
I'm just
Uh,
agreeing.
Yeah, I think it'll be I think for me it'll be a problem if I'm taking care of the load and I stumble and I need you and you look
yeah.
and you ain't showing up. That's gonna be a problem if I'm paying everything and you working too.
Yeah. That's the whole problem.
Yeah, that's a whole problem right there.
Like that's a bigger statement. That's gonna be out beyond finances right there.
Yeah, I'm like, what you got going on with your money now?
Right. Exactly. Because that's a lot to assume that a man can do that at his time when he's able to, and then you feel like when anything happens, because the same way something can happen with her, and she gonna be dependent on you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, it's a relationship, but it's a partnership too. You know what I mean? So you got to be able to depend on each other.
Right. Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, it can't be one sided. It
Yeah,
can never be one sided. If that's a problem, it can't be one sided with man and woman. No, if y'all in there together, be a team. Look out for each other. Be loyal. That's it.
Right. And like Tanya said, and those are really conversations that should be had before you even get that far. Before you get that far, Capricorn girl, we call her Cap girl, was saying, hey, hello to all the gentlemen on the panel. Let me see. Sorette was agreeing up in here. Hey, Albert. Let's see. My sister says she's checking in. Sorette said we should hold each other down no matter what. Absolutely, Sorette.
Mm-hmm.
Be well said. That's true. It's a partnership. It's definitely a partnership. My sister said, "Hey, everyone. Yes, it's definitely a partnership. But like Mark said, it definitely depends on how you set your household up, because a lot of people feel just because you like Mark, you almost everybody on here. I don't know what Serpent X said. You said that we were used to seeing that growing up. I know Tanya said it too, and I know I was used to seeing it. Like my father has always been the one to take care of everything. My mom later worked and they had opened a different business together, but it was still together. But my father was he was the business owner first, so that's all I saw. But I don't want to take for granted that whoever we get into a relationship with has that same thing, because somebody else could have a whole different mindset, a whole different upbringing, and it doesn't mean that they're trying to be malicious. It'll be just all that they know, like literally all that they know. Let me
Man,
see.
I'm about loyalty. I'm a loyal nigga. You know what I'm saying? Till I die. Once I fuck with you, once I lock in, we lock in. I'm loyal to you till the wheels fall off. Till
Yeah.
till we die. I'm just a
No,
ride or die like that. My
right.
sister Carla right there. That's my sister right there. She can tell you who I am.
Yeah.
I'm
Uh-huh.
sorry.
Yes, let me see. Corey dropped. He's coming back in. Okay, I got you back up, Corey. So,
So so
and,
Gamma, let me ask you a question real quick.
uh-huh.
Okay, if a man needs you for hard times, right,
Uh-huh.
and he needs you to to come through for him, do you expect him to pay you back the money you give him?
I think it'll depend on where we are in a relationship. Like what's the time frame of what went past, what's the chain of events that made me feel like I needed to reciprocate the gesture, kind of like, can't nobody say nothing to me early on about no money. Like I think I told y'all about the story. I don't know if I told y'all the whole story. The last person I attempted to date actually asked, and I was talking to him for a week, and this child asked me to buy him something to eat, and I almost flipped out, lost my mind. I didn't know. I was like, did you just ask me? I just couldn't believe he asked me. I was like, no, I won't. And I never talked to him a day afterward. So like I thought that was just way too soon for you to ask a female as a man. Forget about me, forget about you as a man to ask a female to buy you something to eat is just crazy. I'm like, what you're supposed to do is starve that day. That's what you do before you ask somebody you don't even know. So I wouldn't be feeling like that if it was somebody I was talking to a year later or 6 months later. I don't think I would have necessarily had that response. But to somebody, I didn't even know your last name, barely. Probably barely I did, but barely. I can't even remember the first name, barely. So for you to feel like in the first week of talking to somebody, you thought that was okay. You thought you were setting up a play. You just got your feelings hurt because this ain't that. So if you're in a relationship, I definitely think like I always can say with my all my husbands actually, I think all my husbands always showed enough character. I feel like I had the best judgment about them, except for the first one. Y'all always hear me say negative stuff about my first husband. Always to the day I die. And that's only because of the way he treated my children. And I'm just not made where I can have somebody treat my kids some way and I have any compassion for you. He had no compassion for my kids, so I have no compassion for him. That's a wrap. But my other normal two husbands, I think I had enough good judgment about them. Their character was so real that to this day, like I have a deceased husband, but the other one, if he really needed something, he don't ever put himself in a position to need nobody. But if he really did need me for something, I would definitely be there because it wouldn't have nothing to do with our marriage, but the friendship that we had before the marriage, the friends that we remained after the marriage, and that's because of the character that he showed me all the way through, up to this point. I don't ask him for nothing, but I know that if I ever needed something I really needed, I could call him or whatever. We just we're not the type of personalities that depend on other people for things. So it'll be rare, but it's like an unspoken thing. Like I got your back regardless, because they were good people to me. That to this day, they were just still good people to me.
Yeah.
I can see people doing that in a relationship and not expecting anything back because then it's like a tit for tat. If that person really means anything to you, that's going to be like if my best friend needed anything, I'm going to give it to her and I'm not going to be thinking about it back. My best cousin, like if she needs something, I'm not going to think about it back.
Oh man.
What do you think about it?
So Gamma, I do have. I'm sorry, I was going to ask you a question.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
Gamma, you say you're currently married, right?
I've just been married a lot of times.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So are you looking for somebody at the moment in time, or are you just taking a break from?
Looking for them. I keep asking God to send me somebody. I'm not looking for them, but if God make them fall in my lap, and I'd be like, okay, then He sent them to me or whatever. But I'm not actively like out there like trying to go find a date. I'm in a house too much to worry about that. Then I have my grandkids and all of that kind of stuff, so I'm not actively looking. But I feel like I'm prepared to now. I went a long time. So now.
What do you mean you went too long time? Like, how long you been single?
I got divorced in 2010. Let me drop this for Mark again. In 2010, and then I tried dating for about 10 months in like 2017.
Okay.
Yeah. My patience is real low. Like I just always know what to look for, and then it is slim pickings for somebody who's very particular. And so I'm just.
So my question to you is, since you have your patience so low and you know what you're looking for, what are the traits that you're looking for inside a man?
For them to be like really responsible, I think they need to be very caring. They have to have a good relationship with their family because that means a lot to me. If they don't, I feel like they need to have aspirations like for like either their career or in business or those are the only two. You either have a career or business. I feel like they need to be like good with children. They need to be patient. They pretty much need to know that I'm not ever going to steer anybody wrong. So like, listen to me a lot. listen to me a lot because I'm not gonna steer nobody wrong. I have good ideas that it'll be for the benefit of both of us. Like up in that realm, they got to be funny. They got to be like charming. They got to be making sure they be sweating me real hard. All that, or we have a problem. Let me see. Drop this link for Corey again. Yes. Let me see.
Well, again, I got a question. I got a question too.
Okay.
Well, you talk about I guess your last husband, or not the first one, but I guess the last one that's still living.
Yeah.
Why he not an option for you?
Because he is he is a Hennessy drinker. And I never cared about him drinking a Hennessy because he one of them kind of drinkers that take care of his business. He about his business. So that part never affected me. But as we were together, over the years, I probably was getting older and we was already 11 years apart. And so like when you get drunk, you keep waking me up out of my sleep just to talk like that. And I keep telling you, stop waking me up out of my sleep. Because just because you're drinking don't mean I want to wake up out of my sleep. So it was I think it was at a period in my life I was already irritated with the whole drinking, and I didn't feel like I wanted to make him do something he didn't want to do because I'm like, he really ain't bothering me with the drinking. He still take care of everything he needs to take care of with the drinking, but I just don't want to be with somebody who feel like they got to drink Hennessy every day. And so it was being irritating for me. So I asked him, do you think you get some help about the Hennessy? Because I just don't want to be a part of the Hennessy no more. Like, I know we're years apart, but we knew that beforehand. So he did want to. He acted like he wanted to, but he didn't go. And so I was letting him know, okay, my patience is wearing thin. He never went, and he still continued to wake me up. And I told him one day, if you wake me up one more time, I'm getting a divorce. He woke me up one more time. I went the next day to get the papers and said, okay, now sign the papers because I actually don't wake me up no more. But here's a good person. He's a good person. I just couldn't deal with nobody constantly drinking like that every day. I just don't want to be a part of that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But definitely a good person. He will be. If anybody can put up with that with him, they will have a very good, loyal, dedicated provider. They'll have all of that. But I just couldn't, that my patience be too thin for something I expressed that's irritating me too bad. And I know I'm not saying it just for me. I'm saying it for, like, it's not good for you to drink the Hennessy every day. So therefore, I'm telling you something that I'm not trying to steer you wrong, and you still don't want to do it. But to this day, he said because of that, he feels like he'll always be single because he wants to live. That's the life he wants to live. And I think I want to respect him and let him live that life because that's what he wants to do. And he should be able to live the life he want to live. We're much older now, but back then he was like 23 and I was 35? Turning 35 or something. So he was 11 years younger. So that was just a situation. Let's see. That's so unacceptable. I had a guy ask me for his car insurance and she blocked him. Car insurance, Tanya? Girl, I'm not playing with nobody like that. First of all, what makes is anybody on the panel that just, let me see, but he did work. He hasn't, he wasn't meant, well, he did work. He wasn't mean to the kids. He just was emotionally available. Okay. Hey, Granny K. Let me see. Good question. Hey, Louisa. How you doing, Cap Girl? Just subscribe to my sister. Thank you, Cap Girl. Let me see. Granny K. Be well. Thanks so much, Cap Girl. Let me ask y'all, everybody on the panel. Hold on. Don't let a man be a minute. And I can't stand on late either. Ty trying to tell y'all the one that act, this is the same one. That's why I knew something was wrong. Ty, that's what I'm talking about with that minute late. Ace, bring my what do you call it? This is my computer charger. This is what I'm talking about because that same man that had the balls to ask me to buy him something. I was supposed to meet him at, I forgot what time it was. Say it was like 9:00 p.m. And we already had this planned. You already knew this. And at 9:00, I left. And I felt like at 9:00, I can leave. Well, actually, I started leaving at 8:59 and text them, I'm gone. Because to me, if you knew that we had this plan and you were supposed to be there, this is the first impression. Why would you be a minute late? I just thought that was crazy, disrespectful. And I was just out of there. I was like, and he was like, I was by the elevator. Okay, I'm not by the elevator. So like, why would you be a minute late knowing that we had this this date plan. That was just crazy to me. I think that if there's anything you want to put forth effort in, you're not getting ready to be late. You're not going to do that. You're going to look forward to it. So that's what Tiger's saying. That's what she talked about. People can't be a minute late.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because if you're looking forward to it, right, Mark, aren't you going to make sure you be like, okay, well, by this time, like, what is the reason? If anything, you be a couple minutes early.
Yeah.
That was disrespectful to me. I was like, nah, that should have been my first thing. But I let that go. And then it went on to the asking me for that food. That's probably why I did it, because I wasn't paying attention. So he wanted to see, okay, let me see what I could do. But it was like a no. Let me see. Okay. Dang, Mark, what was I about to ask you? Dang, I was gonna ask you any relationship. Dang it. Man, Mark, I forgot.
What about is it about the bills or something different?
No, it was right after the bills. Man, I totally forgot. I should have wrote it down.
Well, it'll come back to you.
Yeah, let me see. My sister said, period. That late stuff is a good indicator of how much they prioritize. Right. Let me know right now, right there. You think I'm a joke. Beautifully he'll say yes, and Be Well magazine had me messed up. Right. That late stuff is just like, I don't know. It just and it is good reasons why somebody could be late. It could be traffic and all that, but to me, especially on a first date, you factor all that in. You don't want that to happen because you don't want nobody to think that you're not prioritizing them. And it seems like you'll just go the extra mile, even if you're late the next time. But the first time, I'm like, no. Anytime you can't get a good representative going for the first time, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say. But this dating thing is just it's so interesting. I just say it's interesting. It's not crazy for everybody. I don't want to speak that on everybody, but it is a crazy situation going on with the dating. But I just be wishing everybody well. That's why I love when I see couples. I love to see them together. I'm like, work it out. No matter what you do, please work it out. And who's ever not in a relationship, make sure y'all know what y'all getting into, especially for the men, because I hear a lot that the men are thinking a lot of the things we're thinking about the men. So y'all as men, like I would tell my son if he was still here, even when he was here, like these are the things that you look for in a woman. If they don't possess these things, they are not for you, period. So y'all got to know that. Tanya said the guy that asked me for the car insurance was late on our first date. See, now you're about to have me rethinking that late stuff. I'm telling you, that is a real thing to me. Like that's the easiest thing you could do. It don't cost you nothing or nothing. That's the easiest thing you can do is just be on time. And if you don't want to do that, then I don't know what to say. You ain't ready.
Yeah.
You ain't ready. So Mark, you gotta make sure you be on time for people, okay?
You know what? I got a problem with being on time.
Oh,
but like you said, if it's something worth it, you know what I'm saying, you gonna take the extra mile. That's
yeah.
Something that ain't that important to me, I may be a little late, you know what I'm saying? But something that's really important, I ain't gonna miss it.
Right. Let me see. My sister said, I feel sorry for Black women seeking true partnership. Our Black men can't reach their full potential because the thirsty women don't have no freaking standards. That's true.
I'm glad she spoke on that. I'm glad she said that. Because sometimes women can only speak on like the good part of women and never speak on how. Because women out here be doing stuff too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's saying for a woman to say that, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. It is that I always feel sorry for the men. I'm like, y'all have I know that we have slim pickings, but when we look around, it's like y'all really, I think y'all can have, I think maybe a worse situation, because usually the things that women want in men, they normally grow out of that anyways. But y'all are faced with some women that have not gotten what they needed to get from their moms, the grandmoms, or the great grandmoms. It's like a generational thing where they lacked a little bit more.
Yeah.
And that's y'all getting the root of it. And I feel sorry for y'all.
Yeah, and it can be both ways. It can be both ways,
It is definitely both ways. People said they really do. And I think we know moms of boys really see that. We really see it because we know what to look for. So we try to school my nephews. I try to school him. They need to have this is a good indicator of this, and that. And so it's hard for them to find somebody that will, meet the mark of what they really feel like they can have a long-term relationship with.
But I also feel like women be trying to be wanting things, but they go after the opposite. Like you want a husband, but you want this guy that but you attracted to this guy that sell drugs.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Exactly.
like you know what I'm saying. I don't get it.
Right. It don't make sense.
I don't know. It'd be weird, yo. But they ignore the good guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't give him no time at all.
Yeah.
But they're gonna try to change the drug dealer.
Right.
And that's not gonna happen until he wants to change. You can't do. It's nothing you can do.
You can't do
Cause that money coming in, and he ain't trying to let that go. They go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It ain't gonna work.
Exactly.
I feel like he'll date you. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't gonna be all that.
Booby, you said that's a myth, not real women. Tell me what the myth is. Beautifully Hill said, yes, my son has always been a giver, but he has had a few women that use them, for his money. And I knew up front that, and it pissed me off. Yes, whenever I was able to see through a female with my son, I'm looking like, oh, I knew what it was, but I never wanted to have much to say because a lot of times as a parent, if you say something, it makes it worse. So I wasn't really trying to say nothing, but I would just put scenarios out there and other situations to make him maybe think back later, like, oh, that reminds me of this and that. I'll try to do that. But the very people that I looked and I knew that what they were there for, that's exactly what they were really there for. They were not there for his good. They were not there for his good.
My mama gonna see through all that. She gonna let me know how it is.
I know she is.
Cause I'm like the only boy, so I got 3 sisters, and my mama, so they gonna let me know off the rip.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're gonna have a whole problem with almost everybody. He always asks for my opinion about stuff, and I tell him, yep, that's how my son was. We used to sit up and talk to him. I'll talk about him together. I'm like, nah, you can just play with her, Bobby. She gonna be no real person for you. You can't expect for this or that out of her. Just be with her for this and that, and then this one you can do this and that. I used to try to let him know, like, you ain't married. I feel like sometimes you single until you married. When you get married, you ain't single no more. So therefore, let me see. Serpent is back up here.
Do things change with marriage? Do you think they're supposed to, I'm saying, like, even with the 50-50 thing, if it's 50-50 and y'all just like dating, that could be one thing. But do you expect, like, if he marry you expect for him to take on the load if that's what y'all doing? If y'all doing a 50-50 thing as like boyfriend, girlfriend, you feel like if he marries you, you feel like he should be like, still be that way?
I don't feel like anybody should give me 50 or any % of anything unless they wanted to if we're not living together. If we're living together, then I'm gonna hope that it's gonna be to did I say hi to Two Raw up in here?
What's good, Two Raw?
He up in the chat.
What's up, Raw?
Hey, Two Raw, if you up in here. It's gonna, I think that once you get in a household together, then that's where standard will take place because you're running a household. It's still the household. I don't think the marriage certificate makes it any different. And you're still going to be like the man of the house. Like,
I kind of disagree with that.
So what you think that it should be beforehand?
Because I feel like now that's your wife. You know what I'm saying? That's a different level. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't nothing. That's like a commitment. You know what I'm saying? Like when you doing like a little boyfriend girlfriend thing, you can throw that away easy. Like,
but is it a committed relationship with the intent to be married though?
You said what now?
Are you just living with somebody or being with somebody with the intent to be married?
I'm saying if you living with, like, if y'all ain't married but y'all living together but y'all get married, you know what I mean?
So you saying I'll give you this much, but then on the day we get married, then that contract makes you worthy for some more? Like,
no, I'm just saying I feel like it shouldn't still be like a 50-50 thing. If that's your wife now, like, you know what I'm saying? This it's like a different level now. Like,
hey, Tara,
I feel like with a 50-50 thing, y'all just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just living together, but if you marry somebody, that's like different to me.
Okay, right now, Tara, Mark is saying that the discussion is 50-50 in a household financially, right? And he's saying if you living with somebody that's just a girlfriend, y'all just boyfriend, girlfriend, then 50-50 is, measurable. But if you get married, then he can see the man being responsible for more.
Yeah, I thought that's how I supposed to go though. Like, I thought that's how it went.
But I want to know what's the difference if we get married, if we in January, our wedding is set for July, what's going to make me different in July for our household to be read different? That's what I'm saying. Like on a wedding day, do we make it a different contract or something?
I think the marriage itself like set up the contract for all that. Like as soon as y'all get married, things change. But like I don't know, like it don't. It depends on the situation too. Like the 50-50 thing, like. Cause if I'm a man, if I'm able to pay more, like I would like take the load off before marriage too. Like I'll be getting her, like we'll be walking into that already. Like
Right, because I don't want too much stuff changing after we get married, because that's where problems come, when people expect people to do some kind of change after marriage. You're supposed to be working up to say, oh yes, this is exactly what I want to be committed to be married to, not wait till the day of, like I did for
right.
the third marriage.
No, I ain't saying the day of, but I'm just saying like if you're working towards it, you know.
I feel what you're saying though.
Boyfriend, girlfriend will be different, but I think fiance situation is different. If somebody becomes your fiance.
Yeah, that's like working towards marriage, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Be well, my sister said real women want real men, not that street flashy mess. Give me a man making slow money any day. Right. Beautiful Hill said
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I know some real men out there though too who make some fast money too. There's some real ones out there that get that fast money too.
Right.
Okay, some of them take them chances for their family.
Yeah, a lot of static too, right?
Oh my bad, I don't know what that is.
You know what it is? We can barely hear you.
Y'all can hear me now? Or?
That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better.
After marriage should definitely not be 50-50. If not married, it's whatever. That's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be still 50-50 when you married.
Hey, Shadow Thoughts. No, I wouldn't be able to do 50-50 just because I believe in letting the man have a role, and I don't know, I just have expectations of you being a provider, and I want to be left on the end where I recognize that, and I want to contribute in a way that will make me financially comfortable, and you not feel like somebody is just trying to take your money, basically. Beautiful Hill said, I say that all the time, Mark. No one will change until they want to man woman you. You can cook, clean, give them all the intimacy and head you want. They still go do what they want to do. Absolutely. That ain't gonna make no difference if that's what they want to do. Let me see. Beautiful Hill said that explains how Mark think. My uncle was the youngest of 5 kids, and he's a good man and provider as well. Yes. But all the men in the family, to be honest, all of the men in our family are good men, and I think it's because it's mostly women in the family, right? Because women are going to teach our men. Louisa says marriage is a commitment, so each should give their all, which is 100. Yes, that's what I said too, Louisa, in the beginning. Note that it's in each person's capacity to give 100. Yes, I think both people should be giving 100% of themselves, but then when we get to the finances, what do people think about how that should be rationed out or whatever?
I can. Oh my bad.
Go ahead. I'll read.
No, I wanted to say about I want to add something to it. I feel like both parties should be able to like handle all the bills in case one partner like fall down too, like it can't pay the bills or whatever. Like something happened, life happened for one of y'all.
Right.
Both of y'all should be able to be like hold it down like financially, like the whole household.
Yeah, I like that. Absolutely. B. Will said men are wired to provide, and he's going to organically feel better about himself. Yes, when he's able to provide, I believe that. And a married woman needs to be able to fill in the financial gaps when necessary. Right, Booby? Absolutely. I think men do feel better. I think my son, when he was in the position to take over more bills in a household with his fiance, he called me and let me know that he felt good about being able to do that. Like, men genuinely feel good about doing that. Louisa said the man is.
And we feel like oh my bad.
No, I was just reading. Go ahead.
I'm finna say, and we feel so small when we not able to do that. Like when life happened for us, and we can't do it. Like if you got a man who sit there, he feel okay with like not being able to provide at the time. Like, hey, you need to check your surroundings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't leave nothing laying around on that because you feel the same that. Cause like anytime I ever like lost a job or whatever, and I had to go start back over whatever, I always felt like the lowest of the low at the moment, like for real.
That's why it's so important for the women that you're with. You have the type of woman that will not kick you while you're down too, because that could create a whole different issue. That like it's not our position to make you feel worse about a situation that you may stumble across when we know that you're not usually in that space. Louisa says the man is to be responsible for the well-being of the home. I believe so too, Louisa. Shonda thought said, Mark, so you feel once a man marry a woman, he's supposed to take on all the responsibility? I don't agree. I feel like we are a team. We are in this together, so we go 50-50. So Shonda says she do believe in a 50-50.
No, and I mean it ain't nothing wrong with. I'm just speaking on how it would go for me. Cause like I said, my sister, she just got married, and you know, and her husband just bought her a house, but they still do like 50-50.
Yeah.
So I mean, it just depends on what works for you. You know what I mean?
Right. It's different situations for sure. Suresh said after marriage should definitely not be 50-50. If not married, it's whatever y'all agree on. That's why we shouldn't be living with others before marriage. And Beautiful Hill said, yes, be well. Like, can I buy the groceries? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Kids,
That was my mom.
clothes.
That was my mom. My mom bought groceries, and she just
Right.
bought us, and she just bought us school clothes and shoes, and she did that with my daddy car, buying them school clothes
Right.
and shoes.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And she might have had some stamps or something and got the food in the house, but like I said, she really was just pocketing all her money. But
Right,
my daddy needed her to step up. You know what I'm saying? She was
Right.
there though.
Exactly.
That's how it was. That's how I was ran in my. You know, when I was coming up.
That's why I can't get out of the traditional way of thinking. I'm stuck in that. And that's why I just have to find somebody else who's stuck in that, or they gonna work, because it's just the way my mind is wired. It makes me feel good to have it that way. And that's just what I want to have. It don't matter what other people want to have. That's what I have to have. Louisa said 50-50 is a contract, not a marriage. Absolutely, Louisa. That's a roommate contract. That's what it makes me feel like. I can be like,
that's exactly what it is. It's like you bringing every bill that come in the mail. Hey, I need $25.
Right. I need
on
$13.
This. Like,
no.
Nah, that's crazy. Like, no.
Miss Two said, hey, got mama's in chat. Hey, Miss Two. Beautifully Hill said, I just let me see. Just know it's desert dry down there with everybody. and protect how do he even have erection when he ate? Right, Ty. That's what I think these men are saying, that they have it in them, they've been raised that way, so they shouldn't be having those problems. Okay, too. I'll say be right back. Beautiful Hill said that's cool, Mark, if that works for them. So just have the conversation. That's all it takes for all of this stuff in a relationship. Everything that comes up in a relationship, it really only takes a conversation. That's true. Real men don't like that feeling. No, real men do not. Now, some men be like, I can't do it. You take care of it. They feel good all the way up to the bank. They don't care what the situation is. Yep, I'll lay back here. You take care of it. But a lot of men don't feel good about that. They don't feel good about that. So, yes. So, y'all, it is 7:10. I said I was going to be good tonight, and I keep y'all all night. I don't know if Corey is still listening in. Corey, thanks so much for coming in. Serpent X, Too Raw, Mark St. Patrick, thanks for coming in. Everybody sit here. Make
why
sure
I feel like we just got started.
We just ain't Mark.
I said, why I feel like we just got started.
Because I'm trying to be good. Everybody, Mark, there was all of my sister chat today. Or no, what is that? Embryo chat. Telling me how long I'm gonna take. They always try to knock me down for the time I try to take. So I said, let me start trying to narrow it down to an hour, since I'm getting on folks' nerves. Oh, let me see. The last guy dated, you feel, said wouldn't let me pay for Chick-fil-A. I mean nothing. Okay. My sister said, great conversation. Yeah. So everybody who's in here tomorrow, y'all make sure y'all come back for the Tap and Tip Tuesdays, where the channels will be able to drop their links. And I'm asking all of my subscribers who are in there to go ahead and connect with them, go over to their channels, see what their content is about, set the notification on all if you like it over there, and support other channels. That's what I really want. Now, Mark St. Patrick is on. I don't know if Serpent X has a channel. Corey doesn't have a channel, but Mark St. Patrick has a channel. Saret, can you drop Mark's channel, please? Thank you, Angel Mom. And so tomorrow, make sure all these content creators, y'all should be back tomorrow. I invited a lot of content creators to come in here tomorrow, y'all. So the only thing is that I think for Tap and Tip Tuesdays, I may need to move the time up after this week. I might do, instead of doing like a I think I have 5:30. Instead of doing 5:30, I might do like a 3:30 or 4:30. I'm thinking about doing. So because I'm trying to meet all the time zones. I got people that are from Kenya, Nigeria, and things like that, and it's like in the middle of the night. They try to come, but it's in the middle of the night for them, and I'll be up all night, so I'm able to network with them, but they don't stay up 24 hours like me, so they don't. So I gotta see about moving that time up, but for sure, some of them are coming in tomorrow at 5:30 Central Standard Time. So y'all be here so y'all can drop y'all links so they can connect with y'all and go ahead and subscribe to our channel and become a part of y'all memberships or supporters over on your channels.
Yep.
Okay. And if y'all have it, make sure y'all got to bring a tip. Y'all got to bring a tip or a hack about something, or bring y'all questions about something. Somebody in the chat might know. We're going to give out tips, take in tips. We're going to network in that way if we're not a content creator. So everybody can participate in it. But thanks for everybody. For Tanya, thanks for you coming up. I'm thinking about the men. Thanks for you coming up to the panel too. You were a female that came up. Thank you for letting the men know how you feel about their opinions, experiences, and outlooks on different topics. I love it over here on these Mondays where I have these men coming in here to let us know that. So we appreciate them. My bad, got my drop down on accident. No problem, Mark. Thanks for coming up. Y'all have a great night, and I did good, y'all. I didn't keep y'all forever. Y'all have to give me my props. I was very concentrated. I was trying to make sure that Saret don't be getting on me later about it. And I'll have to be in other people's chats where people saying I'll take 11 days to do a live. So I'm doing good. And if y'all did not let your phones run on my 13-hour live, I think I did yesterday, or get your big ass up, please go ahead and let that run on your devices tonight. I can almost end it when I got going over there. So no people in there. That's my phone running over there. But if y'all can let that live run and help me with my watch hours, I really appreciate it, because I'm still trying to get the majority of my watch hours over there and get your big ass up. Okay, so thank y'all for coming to the live, and I hope to see y'all tomorrow on Tap and Tip Tuesday.